Hello everyone, welcome to today's program. He is gone, but the truth only grows more twisted the more you dig. The latest revelations have shaken the entire internet. Yumong's girlfriend may never have been a lover at all, but an undercover plant. Yes, this is the same girl who was once photographed sweetly holding hands with him, leaning into his arms, the girl named Xian. Now there are rumors that long before his death, she had already been assigned to stay by his side for 2 full years. She knew everything about him, including that legendary USB drive said to contain evidence of money laundering. And just before his death, that USB mysteriously disappeared. Even more coincidental is this: on the day of the incident, director Xingsong posted that he had dinner with Xian last night, and even shared their chat screenshots. A few hours later, Yumong fell to his death in an accident. Is this still just a coincidence? What's even more shocking is that a piece of surveillance footage, suspected to be from room 923, was leaked online. In the video, he looks dazed and unsteady, being held up by 2 men and taken into a hotel room. On that door, 3 numbers are clearly visible: 923. That may have been the last room number of his life. From that moment on, all the evidence, all the footage, vanished. Now, the internet is circulating 3 phrases like wildfire: undercover lover, missing USB, room 923. People are saying these 3 threads might piece together the entire truth. If you're also following this story, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell to all, so you won't miss any future episodes. The list of suspects in the Yumong case keeps getting longer. And this time, the finger is pointing at someone most people might not have considered. His girlfriend, Xian. Many people didn't even know he had a girlfriend. Back in 2021, paparazzi had already captured footage of him with Xian. In that clip, the 2 of them are holding hands crossing the street, the girl leans into his chest, and Yu gently pats her head. They look very sweet together. But now, some netizens claim that this Xian was never really a girlfriend at all, but a long-term undercover agent planted by others to stay close to him. Who is she? Let's look at her background. She is from Hubei, graduated from Tianjin Conservatory of Music. Public records show that as early as 1993, she had already bought into a tech company in Beijing. Later she entered the entertainment industry and signed with Beijing Wanyan Jinhe Culture Agency. Her relationship with those people is the key. It was Xingsong who recommended her for a film role, which then earned her a Golden Rooster Award nomination. Online, people have also dug up photos of her with Xingsong and Xian. There is an even more crucial photo. Xingsong once posted a group photo from a gathering. In the picture, besides Cheng himself and Xian, there are 2 other people who have also been identified by netizens as suspects: Tian Herong and Fong Li. This shows that this group of people had known each other for a long time. The most suspicious thing is the timing. On the very day of Yumong's incident, Xingsong posted an update saying, "Yesterday I arranged to go watch a show with Xian, after that I had dinner with old classmates." He even attached a screenshot of his chat with Xian. Think about it, does this timing feel a bit too coincidental? Of course, that post was deleted shortly afterward. So what was the purpose of her being an undercover? According to the leaks, it goes like this. Yumong allegedly had a USB drive, which was said to contain money laundering evidence. And it was this very Xian who betrayed him, telling that group of people about the existence of the USB. Some people have also linked this to Song Yiran. According to certain online claims, Song Yiran once hinted that she had arranged a girlfriend to monitor him by his side, and afterward gave that girl a sum of money to leave the country. If these revelations are true, then what happened to Yumong is beyond tragic. To realize that the person closest to you is actually a plant, how desperate must that feel? Because this information is so explosive, many Chinese language media have reported on it. But we also must emphasize, at this point, these are all speculations made by netizens based on clues dug up online, and there is still no concrete proof. There is another clip that has recently spread online, rumored to be connected to Yumong's final moments. It looks like it was recorded inside a very high-end hotel. In the video, a person suspected to be Yu is wearing dark clothing, a mask, and is being held on each side by 2 men. He appears dazed, walks with a limp, and his left leg seems injured, almost as if he is hobbling. His whole body is leaning forward, and he has to hold the railing as he climbs the stairs. The footage clearly shows a room number light on the wall, displaying 923. Throughout the clip, he does not visibly resist. There are several people following behind, and one person seems to be holding a phone and recording. Based on his staggered gait, some netizens believe he had already been injured before entering this hotel. Certain independent commentators have combined this video with earlier circulating claims about the 798 Art District and the so-called three-point link route. They speculate that he might have been moved between several locations before finally being taken to the Bulgari Hotel in Beijing, and that this room 923 could have been one of the most critical locations before the incident. Of course, none of these speculations have been officially confirmed. In fact, from beginning to end, apart from calling it an accident, the authorities have said nothing. You can share your views in the comments. How credible do you think this room 923 footage is? If it really is authentic, then the official narrative of an accidental fall is very hard to sustain. As things have progressed to this point, some of the people who have been named are already starting to feel the consequences. Online rumors have long suggested that Fan Shiqi was involved in this case, even possibly as one of the accomplices. Now his career is clearly in trouble. Recently he appeared in a popular drama called Su Wei Yao Yan, Allow Me to Shine. But after the show aired, his scenes were heavily cut. Some netizens claim he was reduced to only 8 minutes of screen time, his posters were pulled, and on the ratings site Douban, his name was pushed down to the bottom of the cast list. Some observers say this is even harsher than a straightforward ban. The platform didn't reshoot or digitally replace him. Instead, they simply shoved him to the corner as a background figure, as if everyone were pretending not to see him. There are also reports that several upcoming dramas he was involved in, including Chang Feng Palang, Riding the Wind and Breaking the Waves, are now facing storyline cuts, altered endings, and other changes. His original leading man position has effectively been downgraded to a replaceable role. He was originally scheduled to hold a concert in Chengdu on October 18, but it was cancelled at the last minute. The official explanation was the artist's health issues, but online rumors say only 15 tickets had been sold, and the organizers feared a huge loss. His recent endorsements and public activities have also dropped sharply. It's very clear that investors have now treated him as a discarded pawn. On his social media, no matter what he posts, the comments are flooded with photos of Yumong as a form of protest and anger. It seems that no matter how much you delete, they just keep coming back. Some netizens say, I don't know whether he's actually involved in Yu's case or not, but the fact that he said he was very happy just days after his good friend died, that alone makes him a heartless person. Another person who has disappeared from public view is Song Yiran. She has been accused of luring Yu to the infamous 17-person dinner that allegedly led to his death, and some say she even harmed his beloved dog, Fuli. Angry netizens have not only dug up her dark past, but also exposed a rather ridiculous episode. Screenshots circulated online show that she allegedly paid online trolls to help launder her image, but then didn't pay them, and got turned on instead. We can see one user, who in September was still posting in her Super Topic community saying, "Don't believe rumors, don't spread rumors, E is fine," and even wished her a happy Mid-Autumn festival. Then in October, the same person completely flipped, cursing in the same place. Didn't you say 5 posts with over 100 likes each would be rewarded with 5,000 yuan? You liar. This is probably the biggest PR disaster of 2025. If this is real, she hasn't just ruined her image, she's annihilated her credibility. Now let's look back at Yumong himself. What he experienced didn't happen overnight. Some of his old videos circulating online show how immense the pressure on him was. In one clip, he's in short sleeves and shorts, and his 2 legs are so skinny they look like sticks. Netizens say, for someone who loved working out, to be tormented until he's just skin and bones. Many people point fingers at his agency, saying, some agencies are literally hell. In another video at an airport, fans wanted to interact with him, but his agent intervened and stopped it. The most heartbreaking detail is this. The moment the agent speaks, the camera catches Yu's hand trembling. His expression changes, you can feel his fear of this person. In the end, he can only helplessly tell the fans, "You've already taken the photos, please don't talk to me anymore." Is this the state a normal artist should be in? This looks much more like someone under control. While the official side remains silent and tries to suppress the truth, we can also see the power of ordinary people. One of the most ironic episodes took place on Facebook. Not long ago, the Taiwan Affairs Office of the PRC State Council suddenly created an official Facebook page, claiming to get closer to the people of Taiwan. The comments section was instantly flooded by Taiwanese netizens, all spamming the same question. Who killed Yumong? The most ridiculous part is this. One netizen commented, "Can you help me find a family member?" The admin actually replied, "We can help with that." The very next comment was, "I want to find Yumong." That screenshot went viral. The Taiwan Affairs Office probably never imagined that their first attempt at engaging the public would blow up in their faces like this. Even though they frantically deleted comments and hid content, they simply couldn't keep up. What does this show? It shows that people have not forgotten. As long as there is any channel at all, people will speak out. Moreover, this force seeking truth is not just online, it has crossed borders into the real world. Recently, a user on X, Twitter, shared that somewhere in the United States, there is a very tall building whose exterior giant screen had been rented out. On it, someone continuously played multiple cartoon-styled images of Yumong as a tribute. This is clearly both a memorial and a silent protest. It means this case is no longer merely a domestic affair of China, it is becoming an international issue. People all around the world are paying attention, each in their own way, demanding an answer. Finally, I want to talk about a song that you once sang. When he was alive, he once held his beloved dog Fuli in his arms and sang the theme song of music and lyrics, Way Back Into Love. His English was excellent, and he sang it with deep emotion. Looking back now, we realize the lyrics might as well have been his own inner monologue. Part of the Chinese translation of the lyrics goes, "I've been living with a shadow overhead. I've been lonely for so long, stuck in the past, I don't seem to move on. All I want to do is find a way back into love. And if I open my heart again, I guess I'm hoping you'll be there for me in the end." This song makes it very clear. He never wanted to leave. He longed to be loved, he wanted to live, he wanted to escape those shadows. This is no longer just a matter for the Chinese-speaking world. People of conscience around the globe are asking, who took away this soul that so desperately longed for love? The authorities can suppress information and label it an accident, but they cannot suppress this song. In it, Yu sings, "If I open my heart to you, I'm hoping you'll be there for me in the end." I believe that right now, netizens all over the world are responding with their actions. We've heard your song. We will seek justice for you. We will help you find the truth. This story is far from over, new clues will only keep emerging. Please leave a comment below and tell me what you think of these new revelations. Do you believe Can Xian and Room 923 could be the key to solving this case? Do you know of any clues we haven't mentioned yet? Please continue to follow, share, and discuss. Don't let the heat around this incident die down.